Edgeworth, what happened last episode? Shit, I don't even remember. Fuck. How long has it been since I recorded? I don't even remember. But, you gotta help me out here, man. Like, if we have to continue this scene even more, like, I'm just going to get completely fucked. So, oh, great, here we go. Leave it to me, Edgy Poo. I don't even remember what her voice was. What's going on, guys? Welcome back for more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. It's been a little bit since the last session. All I remember was Edgeworth is back, and now we have to talk to Windy Oddbag, except her name's Wendy in this game. That's kind of funny. Hello, Dev Dan, sort of.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in the front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know.
I'm gonna need water for this one.
Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was on God, a man on God. He was trying to sneak his way into my water wand. Shut the fuck up.
Wasn't terrible, I just have to, like, kill all the mucus in my throat. Like, expel it all as I'm talking. It's really weird. So Mr. On Guard came out of the victim's room.
See, it has to be him. He's the murderer.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Thank you, Your Honor. Phoenix doesn't say that anymore, apparently. He's just too used to this. He's a bad youth. Good lord, where am I even going to start? Alright, well, let's continue on with this. Let's just press some things and hopefully she doesn't yell at me too much. Miss Oddbag, what was your post on that night?
The lobby. I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show, but I refused to help have you know. It was that lead-headed samurai show. Heh, I even took out a few of the nails.
Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on. Wait, nails out of what? The chandelier?
Besides, that manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me.
Manager with the glasses. That should be a side channel on the channel Awesome. That'd be pretty funny.
So I thought I'd take a little break and spread my wings for a while.
And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door. Good lord, I hope this lady gets off the set real fast, because it's just not going to work for my throat. Also, how the hell do I have full health? Oh yeah, because I kept resetting. There's something I was interested in finding out, you know. Something you were interested in, and just what was that?
It's not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know. It's top secret between me and Juan. I'm Edgy, of course.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in? I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor. Gossip? If it's something to do with the case, then you can append it in your testimony. It looks like we should enforce it right now. And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time? So the job made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That really doesn't help me. That's when someone showed up. It was a man. Actually, you know, I want to press this one just for giggles, just to see if she, like, yells at me. Because, you know, I'm a little bit of a sadistic towards myself. Oh. Then, would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Kurita's room?
I have no idea. I wasn't born so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I keep keeping track of how old I really am.
Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not recorded in the report. Wow, they actually explained that one. I thought they were just too scared to ask her. Honestly, I think I'd just be too scared to ask her. In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct? And we already know who the man is. He was on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room. Hold it, are you sure it was Juan? You saw my client. Are you sure about that?
Yes, see.
Really?
Annoying brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
How do I get a sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a mess like last year, I should delve into this a bit further. What was the first one's clothes? Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
What a troublesome man you are, really, as if something like that matters.
But it does.
Now, what was it? Oh, yeah, it was that thing.
What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing, that racing jacket.
Ah, he was wearing that at the detention center, too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
Right. So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? Was it? Actually, yes, it was. Because if you think about it, you gotta think about the evidence that they found. Or I don't even remember what the hell it is, like what I can demonstrate for evidence. But like, Juan Corrida's murder. Like in the button they found, or in his pocket or something like that. They found, shit. I forget which way it was. It was either... Do I have a note on this? No, I don't. Son of a bitch. I just have notes on the conference. Why the fuck is that the only thing I have? Conference. 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 No, I don't know. It was one way or the other. It was either that, the Nickel Samurai had his button in the Copper Samurai. I don't remember what the fuck their names are. On guard had his button in, Juan's, or Juan's had his button in guard's. And if Juan had his button in guard suit, then that would explain that he was not wearing his suit at the time he left the room. Which is certainly suspicious. But I think I'm gonna press the... Wait, here we go! It was ripped from his costume. Yeah, it was found in a guard's Hakama. This is important. Look at that shit. Got it. It was very important. Of course it was important, Your Honor. Oh, really? Perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important. Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket to be appended to her testimony. I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright. Witness, please.
Ah, well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must. He was wearing his flashy racing jacket. Honestly, it's all just for show.
Are you sure the defendant was wearing a racing jacket?
What do you think? It's not like I've seen him in anything other than a horrible thing. I'm sure he's wearing it.
She is so sure of herself that it's to the point of self-absorption. She may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying. That's bad for us. Really bad. But that's how the human mind is. It also has a tendency to jump off topic. She's strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time too, hasn't she? But that makes her a sweet old lady, right? That's because you're not the one who has to question her. Oh, Lord. Actually, reset all the way back here. Well, allow me to present something, and that's called this button. Why the fuck was this in his Hakama if he was wearing the racing jacket? Miss Oddbag?
What? Don't say my name for no reason.
Do you know what this is?
Ah, it's button number 2 on the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance.
Give it here, give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this.
Wow, she really is a die-hard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Matt and Guard's costume during a full-body search.
See? This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was the rascal on guard.
It was caught up in the pleats of his Nickel Samurai Hakama pants.
See? And on guard is the Nickel Samurai.
Witness. Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Matt and Guard, was wearing his usual racing jacket?
So sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I wore the trendiest dress, then maybe, oh my god, instead if I had to put over the Dixie style, the outfit is hideous, right? I got a tape recorder stuck on my chest. Let me tell you, it's heavy. It's so heavy, I wish we would have switched to CDs ages ago, but I'm keeping that dream alive for the kids out there to work hard, smile on my face. You want to stand, just look in the mirror, your clothes are just a documentary and calling. You should get a edgy poo.
Good lord. Now hold on your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Ungard, the man, but Mr. Ungard, the Nickel Samurai.
But when you think about it,
That brings up a whole shitstorm.
they're really one and the same anyway.
Miss Oddbag, this is a very important point we're talking about. Need I remind you that last year we literally went through this entire damn thing?
Edgy poo, don't you think so too?
Well, might be something worth thinking about. Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify.
Alright, if you insist.
I should be the one sighing, not you. And we continue. Give me that water, man. Her voice is killing me.
Ungard, Well, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai, that's right, it was the Nickel Samurai I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
But he didn't know about the Nickel Samurai conference. He didn't know, his manager didn't know, and the awards show ended at that point. Therefore, I think that was... I knew it. I knew you'd say it was inside that costume.
What? Did you think there could have been someone else inside that costume? Don't be a bad little boy, thinking such rude things.
But the possibility does exist.
Ah, youngins today, I told you there's no way it was anyone else.
But how do you know that?
Because I said so, and what I say is the truth.
At least she's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the bitch. I mean witness. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Much more. Let's see what we got here. Now you remember? Oh, it just came back to you in a second. Yeah. It would have been convenient for him to wear that costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know, so he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing for Juan. But hold it. He didn't know about the stage ceremony show. I wonder if that could be a point brought up. Was there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show? The manager, for example.
Well, all the contestants were supposed to go on stage in a friendly jester thing.
And that included the Jammin' Ninja?
Of course it included him. That's why when God came out of dear Juan's room, I didn't give it a second thought.
I see.
Well, anyway.
So he must have worn the Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai?
As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning?
Can I throw in the towel yet? You don't need to think too hard on this one. Huh? There's a contradiction in your testimony, and it's sitting in plain sight. The question is, what that contradiction means for us. Well, I have to figure out what you're talking about first, but okay. Just the way Phoenix mentioned there, so since it is the Nickel Samurai, for absolute no shadow of a doubt, you need to think that when you look at the Nickel Samurai, take a look at this Nickel Samurai right here. Therefore, if you look at the Nickel Samurai, look at that fucking mask he's wearing. You can't see shit out of that. If he was wearing the entire Nickel Samurai getup, including the mask, in reality, there's almost no way to determine whether or not it was Mr. Ungard that was in there. Whether or not that's a point that's going to have to be brought up yet or later, I'm certain it will be brought up at some point. I can almost guarantee it that, like, you can't determine whether or not it's Matt in there. Nickel Samurai, that's right, it was the Nickel Samurai I saw. It would have been convenient for him to wear his costume. She's automatically assuming, like, I just did this one. I'm stupid. You give me a minute, lady. I'm still thinking here. I know it's in plain sight, but I'm kind of stupid about plain sight things. Alright. Now you remember. I see. Maybe I should press some of these other things to see the funny dialogue. Would you please get on with your testimony?
Watch your language, young man. What sort of tone is that to take with an elder? My youthfulness isn't what it used to be, so you should forgive me for everything.
You know what, maybe she's just 21 and really fucking ugly. Maybe that's why she hasn't been counting.
If you keep on barking at me like that, I'll start singing at the top of my lungs.
What?
A striking figure by the sea, standing all alone is he.
She's actually singing. Someone help my poor ears. Mr. Edgeworth, can you please do something about that racket? Witness, I'll give you a piece of gum later if you're good and stick to the facts.
Okay. You promise, right?
Right. I'll be sending a bill for the chewing gum to your office at a later date. Remind me to send you a thank you note later too, Edgeworth, old chum. For fucking chewing gum, man. Good stuff. I don't know, maybe chewing gum in California is just ridiculously expensive. Like everything else is over there. Especially gas. I said gas has been really cheap lately. Suck it, people out of the country. Haha, just kidding. But seriously, our gas is like super low right now. It's under $1.70. Sooner, it's going to get to that. It's like $1.80 right now. If you have cash, which I usually don't, so it's like $1.90. But whatever, I don't give a shit. That's right, it was Nickel Samurai I saw. Alright, hold it. Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket, and now he's not.
Not too long ago. Don't let me ask you this. When you were itty-bitty, what was your grand dream?
Huh?
What do you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper?
My dream, huh? Well, I, wanted to be a Judge Whackner, hero of the public's court. So what?
See? And I know what you are not. You're not Judge Whackner, are you? Are you?
Well...
What I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that? The now is everything. I can't be held responsible for the past.
Since when did court become theatrics over testimonies? Since when did this become fucking The Great Gatsby?
All that matters is the man that was inside that costume. Isn't that enough?
Oh yeah. Isn't it enough you're already killing my voice, old bag? You guys better thank me for this. Just kidding, but it's like... I could just give her a different voice, but I don't know, I'm kind of liking it. Would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. Oh god, what the hell's wrong with the mouse? You know, I didn't press this one yet. And why would that be?
That way, no one can see his face, of course.
But there's still no advantage for him that I can see. In fact, you would think the costume would make him stand out all the more.
You are such an annoying child, you know that? You disagree with everything I say.
Isn't that what you're always doing to me?
I got it. Maybe it's more trouble for shut up for him to change in and out of his costume.
Alright, you know what? Let's go with that one. Nickel Samurai, that's right. I saw the Nickel Samurai. Alright, so you saw this Nickel Samurai. You know, I'm gonna go for something. There's a contradiction with what she's saying. Maybe I could present, like, she saw the Nickel Samurai, so what would I present to contradict that? Well, you can't contradict that she saw the Nickel Samurai, because that's not what you're trying to contradict. You're trying to contradict that she didn't see, yeah, so it would be this one. so she's already assuming he. Therefore, this is the contradiction right here. She's saying the Nickel Samurai stabbed him, but she's making the jump that it's Juan. But you can't make the jump that it's Juan because she doesn't see the Nickel Samurai. Therefore, you present the Nickel Samurai here. Bada bing, bada shit. Okay, apparently not. I'm going by English honor. It seriously does, Your Honor. It does. I don't see anything contradictory. I do. Huh? Really? Come on, look right there. Objection denied. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. I thought pretty hard about that one. Whoops. Yippee! Whoops. Yippee, yippee, yippee! Whoops. So... I saw the Nickel Samurai. You wouldn't contradict this, would you? Although maybe you would. I don't know. Is there anything else I have that's like contradictory or whatever? Not the knife, the crime photo. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright. Wait. What? No, that can't be. Wait a minute. Wait a fuck nugget. Where's the other clipping I have? Like, you know, the picture of, what's his face? It's the crime photo. God damn it. Photo guide map. Where's my photo of the other samurai? No. I don't have the other samurai. God damn it. Maybe I present him now. Let's try that. Nope. I actually don't know how to present this. I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I don't know where I'm supposed to present it. I can see something faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to shove this stick up your ass, Mr. Udge. Oh, the Nickel Samurai, that's right. It was a Nickel Samurai I saw. Who the hell is Judge Whacker, anyway? Wanted to be Judge Whackner, hero of the public court. How long ago did he want to be Judge Whackner? Was that even before he wanted to be, like, a fucking attorney? That kind of goes against, like, everything. I don't know. Maybe I present Juan here. I don't know where I present this shit. Yeah, the contradiction in plain sight, I know it already, but I just need to know how to present it. Maybe this is where I present, what's his face? Matt. Nope. I don't know how to present this! Son of le bitch. Clearly contradicts everything. But I don't know how to present it because Phoenix is stupid and he's having like a seizure right now. Just doesn't understand what he's doing. The fool. I'm already losing like all my health from these stupid, pointless objections. Mia, can you help me out here? Where do I present this shit? Yes. Nickel Samurai, that's right. It was the Nickel Samurai I saw. Okay. The contradiction is, for fuck's sake... Oh my god, how do I present this shit? Strangled with a scarf and stabbed with a knife. There's all the suicide reports, which I don't have anything to do with, and now... Maybe I present the Nickel Samurai picture here. Alright, let's see. I presented the Nickel Samurai picture at the end. And I also presented Juan's face at the end. I presented Juan's face here. Maybe I have to present the Nickel Samurai here. Like, I don't know. Both of those should work. God darn it. I don't know what the hell to do. Alright, let's give it a try. Fuck! There goes all my health. Again, on my own. There it all goes, once again. Why? Your Honor. I object to this stupidity. Or, you know, I'm gonna try and figure this out on my own. Give me a minute. Hey, found a funny line, by the way. She basically wouldn't tell me who came out of the room, and he's like, yeah, what I wouldn't give. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Yeah, I decided to just, like, reset and get my health back. Be back in a minute. Guys, I think I'm going about this in a little bit of a wrong direction. While I do think that what I was saying was important, I'm actually looking at this in a sort of different light. Remember when she said that she knew it was basically Ungard? She basically knew it was Ungard in the Nickel Samurai's costume. I think we're supposed to prove that, but not exactly right now. And if we are, I think that's going to be real soon. But if you think about it, look at the time of death, which was 8:15. That was a mere 15 minutes before the show. In other words, as we were literally like walking over with what's his face to go talk to Oddbag, that's basically when the death occurred. Wait a minute. Wait a fuck, man. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? I literally just said it out loud. We were walking over and we talked to fucking Oddbag. She wasn't over there. No, she wasn't. Not at 8:15. She said she had to cover the Guys, she had to cover the fucking security event. Therefore, she wouldn't have been over there. Doy. That's actually pretty clever. I don't know how I'm gonna present that. Like, how I'm gonna... like, did she say at some point that she was covering the event? You don't need to think too hard on this one. There's contradiction in her testimony. It's sitting in plain sight. I think the point I just tackled right there, the fact that she wasn't even there, is a point we're gonna have to come to in a little bit, actually. Like, I'm jumping sharks left and right here. Call me Mako Tsunami. Jesus. Alright. We need to come up with something right now. It's the freaky fish guy! Alright. I don't know what the hell to do right here. Would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. So if it was the Nickel Samurai you saw... Shit! I don't know what to do. It's stupid. Would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. Yes, it would have. He had a press conference after it. Wait a minute, why would it have been convenient for him to... well, I guess because he was going to the press conference. But if everyone had to be there, don't you think it would be a little suspicious if he fucking stabbed somebody? Like, there's contradictions that could go for left and right. And Phoenix is like, I want this very particular contradiction. Phoenix, you got like 30 of them. Just take one and run with it. Jesus. Like, that's a contradiction in itself. If he was just gonna murder someone, he'd murder him and run. He wouldn't go to the... well, I guess he'd want to go to the press conference, but there'd be no point because it'd be canceled immediately. I suppose it would give him an alibi, but he was in the freaking room. Like, it just doesn't... Oh my lord. This case is giving me an aneurysm. Christ. He had to go to that post-ceremony show right after the crime, you know. And who else had to be there? Well, look, he had to be there. Like the Copper Samurai, the Jammin' Samurai, what the fuck his name is. I think Copper Samurai was in the last game. No, he was in this. He was in this one as well, wasn't he? I don't even remember. Just the Nickel Samurai. Some tells me that in Trials and Tribulations, there's going to be a third samurai after this event. There's going to be another samurai, and that's going to be another Trial 3 or Trial 4. Oh, good lord. Freaking steel samurais in this game. Alright. I really don't know, actually, because there's like 300 things I can present, but it's just not specific enough. Okay. Back it up. Back it up. pretty sure her real name is Wendy Oldbag. It's Wendy Oldbag. Alright. I don't know. Christ. Like, there's so many things I want to present right now. I want to slam into her. Alright, I could have worded that 100 times better, but